Media day for the West Jeff Roughrider football team at Flyers Pizza and Subs here in downtown West Jefferson. The Roughriders getting set to take on Urbana on Friday night. Joining us now, QB1 of the Roughriders, Tyler Buescher, who had a tremendous season a year ago, almost 3,000 yards, nearly 30 touchdowns last year. All of that in just 9 games, almost all of the passing records at West Jefferson. And not many quarterbacks, Tyler, will go into their senior year already owning all of the records in the, all the passing records in the record book. Does that alleviate any pressure for you at all? Because you would think some quarterbacks, maybe you're chasing a record and you're trying to get to something, but all you have to do is go out there, complete passes, and try and win football games. Does it help at all?
Really, there's no really pressure at all. It's just us preparation and what I have around me, and I have just a great receiver core around me and up front. They take pride in protecting me and stuff like that. So, there's no really pressure or anything like that. It's just going into games like just trying to win, just have one more point than the other team, and just move on next week.
Can you reflect back on last season and how special it really was for you? I'm sure when the season was over, you at least took a minute to look at it and go, wow, that was pretty good. What was it that clicked for you guys so well last year in the passing game?
I think just the trust in everybody around us. I know that Tyler had a tremendous trust in me, and we've been together for forever. I know MJ and Adam, that we were in the same class. We've been around since we were little kids over at Converse Park. So, that's just really what we had clicking for us, and I know that I trust the offensive line up front, and they trusted me to make throws and stuff like that. So, it was just really just clicking from day one what we had. So we were just hoping we could have a season, and we knew this would happen. So, we were just trying to take the next step and going further in the playoffs.
Part of that next step is the 7-on-7s in the offseason that you're able to have with your wide receivers. How important are those, and what are you guys really getting out of those when you go to them?
Really to see where we're at skill-wise. We played tremendous opponents so far, like Bloom Carroll, North Union, Washington Courthouse had a kid going to D1. We've had London, Amando. Those are such great programs, and so we see where we're at, and then I feel like we competed very, very well. So that's just a next step to see what we can get out of this year.
Do you ever come away from one of those maybe a little humbled, or go, boy, I thought I was going to sneak that one in there and I didn't, and maybe not do that in the regular season?
Yeah, that's kind of what you do sometimes, test your boundaries, see what you can get, because, obviously we played Bloom Carroll this week. They have multiple D1 offered kids, so, it's just seeing where you're at. So it's let's just try to fit it in there against this guy that's going like a 5-star or 4-star or something like that, that's going to, Indiana or Ohio State maybe or something like that. So it's just good to see where you're at, and then maybe you're coming off the field, it's like, holy cow, we're actually better than what we thought we were, or can't probably do that on a Friday night or something like that.
Right. The offensive line is probably one of the most important things for a quarterback, because if you're on your back, it's hard to throw the football. You've got Canyon Schneider, your longtime friend at center, back again this year, but from the end of the year, you're going to have 4 different starters on that offensive line. How have you seen that unit come together, and what can you do to try and make that offensive line a little bit better?
Really just comes leadership behind the scenes. I know I have faith in them. Coach Adams is probably one of the best offensive line coaches in the state, and we've always got it figured out in years past and stuff like that. I'm not worried about it at all. So it's just a matter of trusting up front and just getting the ball out to playmakers and just letting them play.
Everything looking good so far in camp on that offensive line?
It is, yeah. So, we're getting better and stuff like that. Of course, we all need to get better, including myself. We've been just doing real well, just trying to keep up the pace, and so we can make a run at it this year.
You mentioned Tyler Oberle. He had such a terrific season last year and seemed to just catch everything that was in his area code last year. But MJ Book also had a great season as well, and he's back this year. What kind of a luxury is it to have a 6'3" target here at the D6 level to just throw to and know that you're probably going to win that battle on the outside?
That's amazing. You don't see that very often. we've seen Coldwater have those kids every single year. They have a kid going to Youngstown State, I'm pretty sure, on a full scholarship. But you don't actually see that at all coming from here, really. The last time we probably saw that was probably Nick Mendenhall back when Coach Logan Stepp was playing. But that's just great and stuff like that. And he's had a terrific offseason. So that's just awesome to have.
I asked MJ, because he has the ability to catch the long ball or catch that 5-yard out and turn it into a touchdown. I asked him which one he liked better. He couldn't come up with an answer. Which one do you like better, watching him go deep and you throwing it deep, or that little 5-yarder that he turns into a 60-yarder and helps pad your stats?
I really don't care, as long as we move the ball and put it in the end zone and just win games. I don't really care who catches it or what it is. I don't really care if I throw for 5 yards or 500 yards. That's irrelevant to me. I just want the best for everybody else, and then have us to win football games. That's the ultimate goal.
As long as he's in the end zone, right?
Yes.
All right. You had a rushing touchdown last year.
Yeah.
He's smiling already. That was one. Any more, or is that it for you?
We'll just see what comes. I mean, it's like I said, as long as we put the ball in the end zone and win football games, I don't really care about all that stuff.
So come on, you can't audible into a running play just to pad your rushing stats? I mean, we need to get at least 2 this year, don't we?
Yeah. I mean, we could. We'll see what happens. Maybe if we have an audible in the scouting report this year, I mean, that would be awesome. But, it's just about winning football games. That's the end goal.
And you've got access to your dad's play call chart. Just put it on there. Maybe not?
Yeah, I mean, we'll find out. We'll see.
All right, I'm trying to pressure him into a rushing touchdown. Tyler, we're looking forward to watching you wing it around the field this year. Have best of luck to you and your Roughriders.
All right, yeah, thank you. Go Riders.
Quarterback Tyler Buescher joining us here on Media Night. He and the Roughriders will be taking on Urbana this Friday night.